So I guess we'll look around the garden again, just briefly. We're at the red navels here, still looking beautiful. Just picked one here. We had another little freeze, and now we're kind of in that time of year where we're hitting sometimes in the upper 30s. We had a nor'easter the other day that knocked a lot of limbs and stuff down, and power was going out all over the various counties around here and cities. So we got a lot of limbs falling, and luckily our power didn't go out. We'll look at our seedling grapefruits again. Again, they still don't have that the peel color as you would expect. Still have some green on them. Our Sambokans really did not get full size this year. There's still a little green on them. There's still a little bit of growth left for them to do maybe. But yeah, maybe it's time to fertilize these guys. Our little lemons here. Now I picked a couple the other day and we made lemonade just from a few, just like a big glass, not like a gallon or 2 liter or anything like that. It was really good. And Natalie said, well, I want more. I want some lemonade. So soon, I guess we'll be having to make some lemonade again, maybe in a bigger quantity. Right, to our beautiful tree with crappy quality fruit, our marsh white here, just full of fruit. Although our citramella isn't full of fruit, it's definitely got some really nice looking fruit on it. Let's see. I wonder if it's as good as it was last year. Here's a citramella that already fell to the ground. Average size maybe, a little bit small. I guess I'm gonna try to take a bite without peeling the peel. Wish me luck here. Man, it's cold out here this morning, so makes it taste like it come out of the refrigerator. Pretty good. Definitely better than our marsh whites. So I grabbed one that wasn't on the ground for a while because it had a little bit of that kind of where it was started to rot a little bit in flavor. Really good. If I didn't have a stomach ache, I'd probably eat all this right now. But we're going to throw it back to the earth. As you can see, our original Suriname cherry has definitely recovered from the frost it got last year that just, killed it almost to the ground. But hopefully it'll produce something this year. They usually flower sometime in the winter time. I do not see any flower buds yet. Well, I'll show you something that is fixing to flower. The avocados. There's flower buds that haven't quite opened yet. These guys also flower in the wintertime. There is a flower bud forming there, I think, that is a different type. Brazos bell. And here's the black Suriname cherry seedling. Again, no flower buds yet, but wow, look at that pretty new growth. Mostly unaffected by the cool weather so far. And if we hit in the 20s, I would imagine we'll probably get some leaf damage, and we might get some dieback down closer to the ground or something. But so far, so good. Subtropical guavas. I don't remember if this is the red or the lemon or the yellow. Probably lost the tags to most of them. Here's one of the other ones, or here are one of the other ones, I should say. And then there's another one over there, which we probably can't get easily. But they all look good so far. The cherry of Rio Grande, a small little booger. Still doing okay, I think. And lastly, this is one of the yellow or lemon varieties of guava. I think the guy I got it from said that this was the more cold hardy version. I got it when it was only 3 or 4 inches tall. and it's probably 2.5 foot now. So let's hope it'll continue to thrive. Look at the pumpkin patch, the squash patch. This guy's still here. There's that big Bertha number 2. Looks like the stems, a lot of them have died, but I think the main runner or whatever is still green over there. So one day we'll get to show a close-up of that guy. Interestingly, we still got flowers. Wherever it didn't get a hard frost, it is still flowering. You know, we get a frost like this, the current flowers may die. We get tip damage, you know, leaf damage, and then here comes the flowers again right afterwards. If we get a mild winter, it's possible this vine will not even completely die down. It'll just, there's all sorts of little cavities and crevices and all, microclimates, you know, up and down and underneath, you know, dead trees and stuff like that, and piles of weeds that can kind of insulate certain parts of this vine. So yeah, like I said, it might survive. Might be like papaya. Sometimes you get a mild winter or two and it'll survive for a couple years, and then eventually something will get it and take it out. Big Bertha had enough puree material to make 12 pumpkin pies. We did not make that many, and we're going to make more. We're going to use some of it for breads or cookies or whatever. It definitely look like some of the stems are starting to get kind of dried up looking and twisty, maybe starting to twist or will soon be twisting. So that pumpkin is probably done, and any of these guys could probably be harvested. There we go. There, you can definitely see some twisting in that stem there. You see it? That guy's pretty much ready to harvest. All right, guys, I think that's it for today's garden vlog. Take care.